All right. Hello, everyone. Awesome. Let's do a Skool live Q&A here on YouTube. Awesome stuff. So the way I think we're going to do this is that if you guys just start to like literally just comment on YouTube what you guys want to ask, and then I will just note down all of the questions, and then we can take it from there, essentially. And if there's people watching this who have no idea who I am and what I do, I basically teach people how to start, run, and grow Skool communities. And I have a free course called Max Free. It's 100% free to join. And we also do 100% free Skool onboarding calls right now. So you can see here, book your one-on-one free Skool onboarding call. You can literally go to our calendar, book a free onboarding call, and one of our Skool specialists will help you to get started with Skool. But let's do the Q&A first. So let's just write down all of your guys' questions. So I can see that Milan is here. Awesome stuff. Sweaty Gaming. He's like, what is this? We have Marcus as well. Good evening. Very nice to have you here, Marcus. Hopefully you guys can hear me as well. I haven't done this too much. Let's see here. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me. But we're not getting too many comments in. So let me know what you guys want to talk about. It can literally be anything and everything. We can talk about like how to get started with Skool, like, or maybe what even is Skool. We can talk about conversion or like traffic, organic or paid traffic, niche. We can talk about how to build a sales funnel, how to convert people, how to get people in your free community, or how to get people into your paid community. We can literally talk about everything. We have Darina talk about starting with paid community only. Okay, really good question. So how to start with paid only Skool? Awesome. That's a great question, because I have a free community and then also a paid community, but how do you get started only with a paid one? So let's talk about that. Okay, you can hear me. That's really, really good. Quinty, nice to have you here. Let's hear Darren. Hey, Max, what can I expect if I sign up for your Skool community? Okay, awesome. So we can talk a little bit about Max Free and Max Premium. What to expect. We can talk about that. And just short, Darren, I have a 100% free course, so you don't even have to pay me literally anything. And we do free 100% onboarding calls with Skool. So you can test everything out before you pay me anything. We have Indo Fitness family as well from Indonesia. Awesome to have you here. That's really cool. We have Darina as well. I'd rather start a paid community only instead of splitting my focus into two places. What do you think? Awesome. Yeah, I already have that noted down. So let's talk about that. Darren, I have massive fitness experience, but I don't have an audience. Okay, great question. So like, how to start with Skool without an audience, right? That's basically the question. So let's talk about that as well. Let's see what we have more. So good evening. Galib, we have Milan as well. Have you heard about Growth Operator? Yes, I've had. We can talk about that as well. So Growth Operator, kind of what it is, and how to get started maybe. We can talk about that as well. Then we have Indo Fitness family again. What payment options are available on Skool for our members? In Indonesia, people prefer to use digital wallet, local payment options, and many don't use a credit card yet. Okay, so let's talk about Skool payment options. That's a good question. Payment options outside of Skool, right? So if credit cards doesn't work, because just to answer your question quickly, right now it's purely like it's only like credit cards that you can use, but we can get around that to use other stuff as well. Let's see here. I have a free community and a paid community. I don't know how to bring more people in my free community. Okay, so I have a free and a paid one. So how to scale paid and free communities. Basically traffic, right? Traffic and conversion. All right, great. We're getting a lot of questions in. Let me pick some more here. How to bring more people in your free community. How to transition people from free to paid. So also free into paid. How do we do that? That's really good. I have questions about organic. Okay, that's really good. I have some really good stuff we can talk about generic or organic content that I learned in Vegas on the Skool Games ceremony from Hormozy himself. So we can talk about that. Organic. We can talk about the 3 Ps. 3 Ps. And I'm gonna explain to you what that is. And also I want to talk about on the organic side of things. Just noting down title, idea, and thumbnail. All right, we're getting a lot of questions in. Hello from India. How do you create courses that you put in Skool? What if you don't have experience converting your knowledge into a course? Okay, so how do you get started essentially, right? Super easy. Just go to skool.com/maxfree. I have a 100% free course, free Skool onboarding call. So if you have no idea kind of how to get started, just join the free course. It's 100% free. Marex as well. Hi, Max. Can you speak about running Facebook ads to a paid community profitably? Absolutely. Paid ads. We're actually running some ads right now. I can show you guys the inside of that. Paid ads to Skool. Great question. Nice. Let's talk about that. Let's see here. Free community and paid both on Skool. Or like free Discord, pay on Skool. Okay, so I think we have some of that, like what should you promote, free and paid. How to turn free customers into paid, we have that noted down already. I have over 30 programs in my free and also my paid community, all about psychology, hypnosis, blah, blah. I would say topics, okay. Getting started, I don't have a landing page yet. Should I finish my landing page first or send prospects to my free community about page instead? Yeah, so let's talk about that as well, like conversion. Basically where to bring people, right? Where to send traffic. Where to send traffic, and then I can write, landing page or Skool, question mark. Let's talk about that as well. We have another question here. Do you have an idea when Skool will release an affiliate program so that we can start? Yes, really good question. So yes, that is coming, right? And what is meaning, for those of you who have no idea what it is, when will Skool come out with an affiliate solution for your own community so that you can turn your community members into affiliates for yourself? And that is like the most requested feature. And we talked about that in the Skool meetup as well in Vegas. It's coming, I know that it's coming this year. I can't tell you exactly when. I don't even think the Skool team knows exactly when, but it's their top priority and it's coming soon. I'm thinking about becoming growth operator for YouTube creators. Do you think that's a good idea? Absolutely. I have that noted down, so we can talk about that. Hello, and okay. We have Tropical Brother. What's up, Max? Max Premium is the best. Yeah, so awesome to have you here, man. He's inside of Max Premium as of right now, and he's joining most of the Q&A calls. So super happy that you like it so far, man. Good stuff. Should we start a YouTube channel to start promoting our community? And what are the best organic traffic sources? Yes, we can talk about that as well, like organic traffic sources. Great question. All right, and then I just want to go through some more questions here. Sadiqwa, what's the difference between doing a Skool free and paid business model or your agency model? So what's the difference between doing a Skool free and paid business model or your agency model? So basically, yeah. Like Skool versus like an agency, right? The biggest difference is with an agency, you have like a done-for-you service. So you're actually selling a service. And with Skool, you're selling online education or a community and a course. So that's the biggest difference. We can talk some more about that as well. It takes a very long time to produce courses. Is there a way to bring members to a paid community without finishing the course production? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I can answer that quickly as well. In my free course, I basically tell you guys to start promote as you build. So start promoting your community as you're building it out, 100%. And I go through that in my free course. Okay, I think this is a good list for now. So before I dive, writing more stuff down, we can just go through what I have. So hopefully I can read my own text here. How to start with paid-only Skool. That's the one we had. We also had Max Free and Max Premium, what to expect. We're going to talk about that. How to start with Skool without an audience. Great question. Growth operator, what it is and how to get started with that. Skool payment options, if you can't use the Skool payment options. How to scale paid and free communities. basically traffic and conversion. How do you get people from your free one into a paid one? Organic, how do you get started with organic? And we also had organic traffic sources. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about paid ads on Skool. And I can show you guys my ads account right now. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm currently doing and how that's working out, so we can talk about that. And then also conversion, where to send traffic, basically landing page. So, awesome. We have a bunch of questions. I'm just going to go through these ones right now, and let me know if you guys have any more questions. Well, let's dive into it. So, how to start with a paid-only Skool community. So, what I teach in my Max Free is that I basically have a free community, right? I have a free community, and then I have a paid community. And the whole idea there is just to provide as much value for free as possible in the free community, and then get them from your free community over into a paid one. But if you only want to start with a paid community, which is actually very viable as well, what you can do is that you start a community, and now very, very soon, they're going to come out with free trials for your paid Skool communities. So you can literally tell people that, hey, here's my paid Skool community. You can then bring them to your Skool About page, right? So let me just show you what I mean. Let me open up an incognito window here, right? So let me share my screen real quick. So here's my paid community, right? Right now, people just have to pay into my paid community. And most people who buy into my paid community, they are people who have been going through my free stuff. So they already kind of know me and what I do. And then when they want even more training and support from me, that's when they buy in. But what's coming very, very soon now is that you will be able to offer a free trial here. So it can say like, start a 7-day free trial. People put in their name, email, and credit card, right? And then they start a free trial for 7 days, most likely it will be. And then you can give them access to a portion of the course. So you can give them access to like the first module in your course, and they can test that out for 7 days. And if they want the whole thing, then obviously they have to convert to the full thing after the 7 days. So you can give them access to a community. They can check out your Q&A calls and all of that, right? So that's going to be awesome. That's coming very soon. So that is really, really good. So you can definitely start a paid community immediately using that model, essentially, right? So yeah, 100%. I like to have a free community, though, because you're building up like an asset that you can promote to continuously, and, or a better word is continue to provide value to, right? You want to jab, 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 and then right hook, which it basically means that give value, give value, give value, give value. That's from Gary Vee. Give value, and then when you ask for the sale with a hook, that's when people want to buy, right? So you want to give massive value, and having a free Skool community to do that is amazing. But free trials will also work really, really well. Then Max Free and Max Premium, what to expect. So we can talk about that as well quickly. I don't want to go over this too long, right? But I have a community called Max Free. So let's go over that first. And I think most of you guys already in here know what that is. Let's see here. I'm just going to do this quickly. I have a Max Free Skool community. In here, you get access to a full introduction course, 9 videos on how to get started with Skool. You don't have to pay me $1 for it. And now what we also released on Friday, I think it was free onboarding calls with Skool. So we offer one-on-one Skool onboarding calls for free that you can get access to as well. And then when you buy into Max Premium, which is my premium Skool community, then you get access to more stuff. So you get access to, you know, if you check out our calendar here in Max Premium, we're basically doing more than one call every single week or every single day of the week. So we're doing like, yeah, I don't know how many calls we're doing. 7 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 calls a week, essentially. You get access to a lot more courses. So the full Skool masterclass, media buying mastery, YouTube masterclass. We have a guy in here teaching YouTube, and Harut. He's been generating over 2 million subscribers across multiple platforms and 15 million views. So yeah, more courses, more training, and yeah. Like Goose here, for example. They made $8,000 in 1 hour. Insane with Skool. So that's that. Next question, how do you start with Skool without an audience? All right, so how to start with Skool without an audience? Well, you literally, honestly don't need an audience to get started with Skool. When I started with Skool, I had no audience. I got the audience because of Skool. Because the coolest thing with Skool is you can provide value for free, right? If you provide value for free, people will want to follow you. That's basically how you make content work online. And I'm learning this as I'm going as well. I'm no YouTube master or anything like that. I don't have a massive audience. but I still like used my audience to monetize it by just providing value for free. So if you provide massive value for free, people will want to follow you. And the easiest way to provide value for free, if you ask me, is to use Skool. You have a community, massive value, you can do courses, and you can do Q&A calls, and you can even do live streams like this, just to provide free value to the marketplace, and that's how you gain followers. So my first year, last year, I had a free course with an affiliate program that generated over $500,000 or $655,000, just the affiliate program from the free course. And I built a YouTube channel from 0 to 50,000 subscribers by just giving away stuff for free, essentially. Right? So you get the audience by giving away stuff for free. Now, next question. Growth operator. What is it and how to get started, right? So growth operator, that's basically when, for those of you who know what it is, instead of you learning how to do Skool for yourself and then building your own community, you can then go to, and I can give you guys a great example of this. So if you go into the Skool games, right? This is the Skool games that Hormozy is running. And we don't have to go into detail about that right now. If you guys want to know, we can go into detail, but I just want to make my point first. So that is during the February Skool games, this was the leaderboard, right? So Eddie Abu right here, he brought in $44,000 in a monthly recurring revenue, and he runs a Skool community called Abby Crew, right? And Abby is the influencer. He has a massive Instagram following with like, I don't know how many millions of followers he has, but he has 2 guys who's helping him to run this community, right? And so Abby he's just like the face of this group, and he's the one providing value, but there's actually 2 guys behind him that helped him to grow his Instagram and helped him to grow this group to over 1,400 members, paying $31 per month. So that's basically a growth operator that you learn how to grow with Skool, and then instead of you doing everything yourself, you can partner with an influencer, and then that influencer will generate the traffic, and then you can focus on helping him to run the community, which is actually really smart. And if you think of it, that's basically what Sam Ovens did with Skool. He partnered with Alex Hormozy. Alex Hormozy becomes the face of Skool, provides massive traffic into Skool, and then Sam can just focus on building like the platform, right? And if you want to learn how to do growth operations or become a growth operator, it's literally just go through the free Skool masterclass that I have, learn how to build Skool communities, and then just go to a person and say, hey, or go to the influencer and partner with them, and then just do everything that you learn from the Skool masterclass, essentially. Yes, so that's that. And then so Skool payment options and outside of Skool. I'm just going to do one more, and then we can take some more questions from the chat. So Skool payment options outside of Skool. If you can't use the Skool payment options, which I highly recommend that you use, then if you can't use that, then you can basically take the payment outside of Skool and then like manually invite them into Skool, right? So you can use Stripe or PayPal or take payments wherever, and then just manually invite people. It's not as good, but it definitely works. All right, so guys, let me know if you like this. Do you like this so far? If so, just let me know if you guys enjoy this. And if you do, let's continue with this format. We have Dan here. If I worked hard, can I make money with your paid community in like a month or 2? I scaled my paid community from, I basically added $40,000 in new monthly recurring revenue in 27 days, right? Yeah, well, we can go through that later. I think you guys but I made 40K in new monthly recurring revenue in 30 days. We had Goose, he made 8K in 1 hour, so it's definitely possible, 100%. You just need to take the action, essentially, and go through it. I've done the real strategy with ManyChat, grew more than 2K members from your community last month. I started from the bottom. Damn, that's amazing, man. I grew more than 2,000 members from my community in last month. That's amazing, Carlos. And he's talking about the ManyChat. We can talk about that as well, actually. I'm going to note that down. The ManyChat strategy that I teach as well on Instagram. That's amazing, Carlos. Cool. I love that. So let's cover that as well. But do you guys enjoy this so far? Yes, you do. We have Darren, Darina, cool, amazing. Go. Max Premium, it's dope. Awesome, Aaron. Great to have you here. Okay, cool. You guys enjoy it. I like it. Let's continue. The next question was, let's see here. What was the next question? We had how to scale paid and free communities. Basically, okay. So how do you get people from your free community into your paid community? Really, literally, the easiest way to do this, the easiest way to grow a free community, if we start there, is just to do, so if you go to Max Free, for example, so we have 41,000 members. We broke 40,000 members last week. So we basically added 1,100 members in like a week or so. And the easiest way to do this is just to create a classroom, right? So in my classroom, I'm giving away a portion of my full course completely for free. And inside of every single video, I tell them that, you can book your one-on-one Skool onboarding call. So that's one thing, right? We just welcome people to Skool. We do 100% onboarding calls to provide massive value for free. Jab, 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 right? Massive free value. And then we tell them that if you want to get the full Skool masterclass, then you can join Skool like Max Premium by clicking here, right? And then you can buy into it. So the easiest way is just to get a free community up and running, create something like that people want, right? If market wants free, like a course on whatever your niche is, we can talk more about niche if you guys want to, but provide massive value for free, get as many members as you in, jab, 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 free value. And then when you ask for the sale, that's when people will convert more because they know you and like you and trust you already, right? And also to Carlos' point, right? I think it was Carlos. Yeah, Carlos, he said like this comment right here, right? If we go back, we talked about the ManyChat. The ManyChat strategy. So I can show you guys what that is. The ManyChat strategy is basically when you create reels like this, right? So you can see here, I created one reel. I started a new business 50 days ago, and now it makes ... Read the caption. And then I just have a caption. How did I do it? I talk about how I did it. And then if people, I basically do a pitch, right? So I can teach you for free how to do this as well. Simply comment Skool below and I'll send over my free training. So people start to comment Skool here. Skool, right? And we get, I don't know how many comments we have. Yeah, we have a lot of comments. So we have 700 comments of people just requesting my free Skool training. Then what happens in the DMs, right? So if we go here into general, people start to, here for example, we have Austin. So he did this. He commented. I asked him, hey, are you looking for the free Skool masterclass, plus the free Skool onboarding calls? He clicked this button, yes. And then I just sent him to Max Free. So here's the link to Max Free. I'm sharing exactly how I made X amount of dollars. I'm also dropping multiple gifts in there, and you can book 100% free Skool onboarding calls. Do you want this? Yes. And that's 100% automated with a tool called ManyChat. And I teach you guys how to do this inside of Max Premium, but it's a really in a simple setup. You literally don't honestly have to pay me to learn how to do this. It's a very simple setup, but it works like a charm, right? Because you just continue to post stuff like this, right? So I just, I started this January 15th, and once in a while you get one that goes semi-viral, right? I've never done reels before, and and this one got over 500,000 views and 4,000 leads or 4,000 comments, which is insane. So to your question, right? How do you scale free and paid communities? It's just like, get started, provide something for free that people want, and then you just start with the traffic channel. And Instagram, the ManyChat strategy is a really good one. So that is that. Now let's talk about the next thing, which was organic. So how do you actually get started with organic? And yeah, so I can teach you guys exactly what I learned from the event in Las Vegas, where I learned from Hormozi himself for a full day at his acquisition.com headquarters. And we talked about organic, right? How do you get started with organic and how do you make it work? And he said you need to focus on 3 P's, right? So the first P is promise, right? The second P is path. And the third P is promise, path, and proof. It's the third P, right? So when you make a video or a thumbnail or like a video idea, you need to first of all give them a promise. Like, here's what I'm going to show you in this video. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get started with Skool. That's the promise, right? That's the big promise. Here, I'm going to show you exactly how to make money online with Skool. The path becomes like 3 ways. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 most important ways that you need to solve if you want to make money online with Skool. So we have the promise and we have the path, like 3 ways to make money online with Skool. That's the path and the promise. And then finally, you need the proof, right? So I can tell you, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make money online with Skool by following 3 simple steps. And these are the exact 3 simple steps that I used to make over $40,000 in new monthly recurring revenue in just 27 days, right? That's what you do in the first 30 seconds of the video. You tell them about the promise. Here's what you're going to learn in the video. Here's the path, how I'm going to teach you how to do this in 3 simple steps. and the proof is I've done this, right? And it doesn't have to be about money. It can literally be, in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how you can ride your first wave as a surfer in just 2 weeks by following my 3 simple step formula. And this is exactly what I still train on this day and how I won this surfing competition or whatever, right? So that is the 3 Ps, right? And then also something that you need to spend a lot of time on is your title, thumbnail, or like the idea of the video, the title of the video, and the thumbnail of the video, because that's how you package the video. And you can keep those 3 Ps in mind when you create that as well. And then finally, like after you've done the title, thumbnail, and idea of the video, which is super important, then you start the video with a hook with the 3 Ps, promise, path, and proof. Once that is done and you actually go into the video, then you're like, okay, but I have the thumbnail, title, and video. I have the first 30 seconds, but what am I going to talk for the rest of the video? It's like 10 or 15 minutes. Then basically Hormosis said that all content online, it's basically lists, steps, and stories, right? So let's say I'm going to teach you the 3 ways how to make money online with Skool. Then I have a list, right? 3 steps. Boom, boom, boom. List, right? A list with 3 steps. Then inside of the list, I have like different steps, right? So if the first step is to like make money online with Skool, that is to start your community. That's the first item, right? But then under that item, I'm like, okay, but to get started with Skool, first you have to sign up, or you have to choose your niche, or you have to like plan out your course, right? That becomes like the steps. So you have a list of 3 things. Then under each list item, you have different steps, and then stories finally, right? So that can be, yeah, the first step is to just sign up with your Skool community, yada, yada, yada. And then you tell them the steps. And then after that, you tell them a story of how you did that. Yeah, this is exactly what I do in my community, for example. When I started my community, I chose my niche, I planned it out, and blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of my story. And then you go back to the next list item. So hopefully that makes sense. But that is basically a simple formula to get started with organic. The 3 Ps, list, steps, and stories, and then focus on idea, title, and thumbnail, right? And when you do YouTube, right? So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you guys like that, or if I'm just mumbling on, but yeah, I literally have no idea what I've been doing on YouTube so far. And I was able to grow my YouTube channel to 50,000 subscribers. It's not massive, but by just like having no idea what I was doing, just throwing stuff out there, I'm gonna start utilizing these 3 Ps a lot more and packaging my videos a lot better. I think it's gonna help a lot. All right, let's continue. Paid ads to Skool. Let's talk about that. I can actually show you guys the inside of my current paid ads. So let me know if you guys like that. Just comment, leave some more questions as well. I'm gonna go back to more questions here. All right, I'm just gonna open up my business manager on Skool, and I'm gonna show you guys how to run ads to your paid Skool community and exactly how I'm doing it right now. So I've just started this. Let's see here, I'm just gonna prepare some more so I can share my screen. Give me 1 sec. But we've literally just started this, and it looks pretty good. Like, not too bad, and but I'm sure it can be even better, right? So let me share my screen. So the way you do this, which is super simple on Skool right now, I'm gonna do a training and share on this as well, but it goes like this, right? Let's say I have your community. I have my paid community, which is the landing page is this, right? I just want to get as many eyeballs as I can to this page and just convert them into paying members, right? And I'm charging $125 per month for my paid community. So the question is, how do we use paid ads and convert those paid ads, those clicks, into customers? And before, what I used was a funnel, right? So I used a funnel, and I had a landing page like this, and then I had to take to like a sales page. I had to design the sales page and build everything out, and it's super long. And then we brought traffic through this, and then finally we brought them to the Skool About page. What I'm doing now is that I skip this entire funnel entirely, and I just bring them directly to the Skool About page. So it's an ad directly to the Skool About page. And the reason why I do that right now is because we can track it. Because when you run paid ads, it's very important that you can track everything. And if you have no idea what that means, we need to be able to know how much are we spending on Facebook ads right now? How many clicks do we get? How much do we pay per click? How many customers do we get, right? What do we pay per customer? And what's our return on ad spend? So if I'm spending $1,000 and I get 0 customers back, then I basically spent $1,000 and not getting anything back, right? But if I'm spending $1,000 and I'm getting $500 back upfront, I am actually kind of happy with that, because then next month it's a subscription business, right? People are paying per month. So I might lose $500 this month, but the next month I make another $500 on top of the $500 I made last month. So now I'm making $1,000 in monthly recurring revenue, right? So the way you track this inside of Skool right now is that they have something called metapixel tracking, which is super simple. So you just go in here, click on edit, and then you can put in your Facebook pixel, which is basically a simple, small little code type of thing. And then when you start running your ads, you can start running ads directly to your Skool About page and be able to track everything. So in here, for example, you can see that this one hasn't even been approved yet. But you can basically optimize your campaigns and just tell Facebook that, hey, I want to purchase. I want people to buy. I'm bringing people to my Skool About page, and I want you, Facebook, to optimize these campaigns so that I get customers, essentially, right? So that's basically what I've done here, and the targeting is super broad, like nothing crazy. I just 18 to 65, all genders in the United States, and people like Russell Brunson and Frank Kern, like nothing crazy at all. And if we do max here right now, you can see that I've spent $1,000 in total. We've generated 6 customers at $167 per purchase, right? And so my ROAS, or return on ad spend, is 0.75. So I've spent $1,000 and I've generated basically $750 in, so if you do 6 times 125, so $750 in new customers in monthly recurring revenue. So this is not ideal, but it's actually like this adds it right here. It has a positive ROAS. And if you just do yesterday, for example, you can see that we had over 1x ROAS. So I'm basically, if I'm spending $1,000, I'm making $1,000 back. And the attribution here is pretty slow as well. So I'm like, we're just testing now to make this work. Like I'm just throwing it out there and see what happens. But if I can spend money and make my money back the first month, I'm super happy, because the next month, those people, not all of them, but most of them will continue to pay because it's a subscription thing, right? So paid ads to Skool is working really, really well, and we're going to be able to optimize this even more. And I am creating training on this as well inside of, I'm going to create a training on exactly how to do this. It's actually not that hard at all. So that is coming, but hopefully that gives you guys some insight on how to do it. All right. Okay, that's good. Let's continue. Conversion, where to send traffic, landing page or Skool. So basically just said that, right? We built out this long landing page before. That didn't convert at all. It did. For organic traffic, it worked really well, but for paid traffic, I was spending like $15,000 in ads or something when we tested it, and I made back like $3,000 in new monthly recurring revenue. So the process was slower, it didn't work as well, and now it's just a lot more simpler. We just bring traffic directly to the Skool. You don't need to have any tracking tools or high rows or landing page builders or anything. You just all you need is Skool and to run paid ads to it. It's actually pretty insane, and it's gonna work like crazy. Now when we get free trials as well, it's gonna work even better. And there's also coming more stuff to the Skool About page, which will increase conversions and make it even better. So that is that. And then organic traffic sources. So somebody asked, like, what organic traffic sources should you use? YouTube, 100%. We talked about that previously in the video, right? The 3 Ps, 100% to YouTube with the 3 Ps. And also focus on ideation, title, and thumbnails, right? Ideation, title, and thumbnails. The hook, 30 seconds, use the 3 Ps, and the rest of the video used list, steps, and stories. So for the rest of the video, you do lists, steps under each list item, and then stories, kind of how you've done it. So definitely do YouTube and do Instagram as well with the ManyChat technique that we talked about previously in this video as well. It's super powerful. And when I started with the ManyChat, I was not doing any reels, no nothing. I think it was maybe, let's actually check that. How many reels did I have to make before I had one that went like viral type of thing, right? So let's check that actually, if you guys are wondering. So let's see here. The first reel was this one. No, like I did some of these reels, but this was not with the ManyChat thing. Like the first ManyChat reel that I did has now received 64,000 views. The first one, then 31K, then 152, 9K, 8K, 14K. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They made one per day. So after 1 week, I had one reel that generated over 500,000 views. It's actually funny when you think of it. And I look at this. Like these ones are not like, here's 500,000 views, what it looks like. Me sitting on a chair, and just adding like a caption and some music. It's actually pretty stupid. Like no fancy camera stuff or anything. It's literally filmed with an iPhone and bad lighting. Right, and this generated a lot of views and a lot of leads as well. So yeah, that is that. Okay. And then ManyChat strategies, we've already talked about that. That's basically all the questions that I had here. So let me know if you guys have more questions. I'm going to scroll up. Let's see if I missed anything. Let the questions come through. So again, Carlos, here's what to talk about, right? Carlos, thank you, Max. I've been doing the real strategy with ManyChat. I grew more than 2,000 members from my community in the last month. I started from the bottom. So that's amazing. I love that. Good mind, same. Let's see here. I'm new. What's the different growth operating and what you teach? And thoughts on growth operating. Some people I know make few tens of thousands. Yeah, so basically I just teach people how to use Skool, how to build Skool communities and courses using Skool. I use that for myself, right? So I'm building Skool communities and my own personal brand using Skool. I teach other people how to do that as well. Like turn your passions into profit, right? Turn something that you love doing into a Skool community, grow your personal brand and grow your Skool community and make money online with Skool. But everything that I teach about Skool, right? You can just take that and then partner with the growth or with an influencer rather. So you just take what I teach and then you give that or basically partner with an influencer, somebody who has a big YouTube channel or a big Instagram following, and just do these strategies for them, right? So it's literally the same thing. Just do it for other people. Let's see, Lucas, UFC, I like that. Hey Max, quick question. Do you need to use Zapier and Mailgun for Go High Level? So, like, do you need to use Zapier and Mailgun for Go High Level? So this, no, like Go High Level, if you're going to use Go High Level, you don't need Mailgun. You can use their own mail integration. What do they call it now? I'm losing it. But they have their own version of like you don't need to use Mailgun. They basically white labeled Mailgun and they make the setup with super simple. Lead connector, right? Lead connector email, I think they call it. Oh, I was like, you're taking me on the spot here, but no. Hi Max, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Leslie, yes. Okay, but you already have following, but you already had a following. When I started though, I didn't have a following. I talk about that in my free course as well. So yeah, let's see here. Let's go through it. Do you have to spend money as well, like travel, Monaco, or something like? Okay, do you have intent or spend your money extra? No, like I'm very frugal with my money. Like here's the thing, right? What do you really want to do with the money? It's a great question. Like if and when you start to make money and you start to make more money than you ever have before, like what are you going to do with the money, right? And I had just heard something, but like you pretty quickly you start to realize that like buying stuff, right? Buying clothes or cars or just stuff like that, it doesn't give you any. It's fun for a second, and then you're like, oh, what? Like, then what? And then you just bought yourself something that's going to cost you money. So it can even just, like, stress you out. Now you have this fancy car in the garage, but you have it on a payment plan. You're like, I don't even drive it that much, and just leaking money. You can pay for it, but it's like, it's not that fun anymore. So what's fun is to build stuff, right? That's where you get enjoyment, like building stuff, being on the progression towards something. And then if you make a lot of money, like learn how to invest money. That's like the best thing you can do. Like learn how to invest your money and make the money work for you. Learn how to work for money, then make the money work for you, right? Let's see. How do I make money? I'm only 14. Just learn as much as you can, man. There's so much free stuff online. Go to my free Skool community or my free Skool course. Just learn it for free. Like, it's insane. I had a 16-year-old who went through my free course last year on how to start a marketing agency. Within 1 year, he was making $100,000 per month. I was not the only guy who taught him stuff, but I was definitely one of the first course, or if not the first course that he went through. And he managed to build an agency making $100,000 per month in 1 year. He was 16. It's insane. How much overall is needed to set up SMMA? This one is mainly for Skool, but like starting a service-based business, you really don't need like any money to get started, honestly. Let's see here. Do you have same post in paid community as you do in the free one, but only the classroom and access to you is upgraded? Do you post the same post? Oh, okay. No, like some posts are the same if I just want to highlight stuff. Like if I want to announce something, I do the same post in Max Free and as in Max Premium. But I also do stuff in Max Premium, in terms of posts that I don't share. And I also do daily calls. Inside of Max Premium, we can actually go through this. So what I do every single day inside of Max Premium in the calendar is that I do something called Coffee with Max. So every single day, Monday through Friday, and then I do a live stream on Sundays for everybody. But Monday through Friday, I do a daily call. So you can talk with me every single day if you want to inside of Max Premium. So I do that. And then we have more training and all of that as well, right? Let's see here. Great info. You're doing amazing. So much value. Glad you like it. What platform do you use for funnels and back-end emails to customers? So right now for funnel, we're still using Go High Level to build funnels. Like Go High Level is amazing, but now since Skool, like the Skool funnels are working so good, we're honestly just using Skool for like the conversion of traffic, but we still use High Level for the backend system, for sending emails, for my team to handle leads and see how many leads we're generating, all of this stuff, creating different lists and all of that stuff. We use High Level for that. I love High Level, so I highly encourage people to use High Level as well, and I teach people how to use High Level inside of my Skool masterclass as well, specifically for Skool. Use Skool for the community building, and then use High Level for the backend system. What method would you use to make money online at 14 years old? Honestly, Skool. Just turn what you love into something that like a community or a course run, something other people love as well. 100% Skool. It's scalable. Let's hear. Can you share how you are recording this video? Yeah, so I use a thing called Ecamm Live. So it's only for Mac. Let's see, sharing your screen while having the bubble. Yeah, so this is how I create, or how I do this live stream right now, is with a tool called Ecamm. So meet Ecamm Live. So when I do my normal Q&A calls, I just use Zoom, right? But if you have a Mac and you want to do live streaming, this is done with Ecamm. And it's like, what does it cost? You can do it for free, or a trial for 14 days, and then it's $16 per month or $20 per month if you want to do live streaming. So it's really, really good. But it's only for Mac though. So I think at least it used to be only for Mac. Yeah, for Mac. So that is really, I can highly encourage or like recommend that as well. Hey Sai, nice to have you here, man. How much time do you think it takes to make your first money on Skool? It all depends on the creator, really. Like, yeah, like with my free community, with my free community, I was monetizing that with an affiliate program last year. The first month I made $4,000 in monthly recurring revenue by promoting an affiliate thing. I had no audience, no nothing, just started from scratch, did YouTube videos, promoted my free community. People joined my free community. I promoted this thing with an affiliate program. 4K the first month, 8K the second month, 15K the third, no, 4K the first month, 15K the second month, 20 this third month, or 25, I don't remember. And then the fourth month was 40K. So in total, like $80,000 the first 4 months with a free community. And then with my paid community, I made, with the Skool games, $40,000 in new monthly recurring revenue the first 27 days. Or not the first 27 days. I actually launched it 2 weeks before that. But I made $40,000 new monthly recurring revenue in 27 days. But I just went all in, and I've been doing this a little bit before. But we have people on Skool right now making the first $1,000 per month, or $4,000 per month, or $5,000 per month within like the first month, right? It all depends on the creator, right? I'm not going to say that everybody's going to make money immediately with Skool, because that's not the truth. But if you go all in, follow the steps that I teach in the free masterclass, you can definitely make it happen, 100%. What are your thoughts between having a landing page for a VSL instead of doing ads directly to Skool About page? Yeah, so Manu, great question. I don't know if maybe you asked this before I showed it, or you joined a little bit later, but we went through all of this. So when I stop this video today, in the recording, I will show you exactly how we do to run the paid ads. I'll show you the landing page we used before. And to summarize, we basically run traffic right now directly to Skool, and we track it with the integrated Skool tracking, which is amazing. So, but if you want to see exactly the ads we're running, I show that before, so you can see that in the recording. Let's see. Hello, I'm trying to buy the subscription, but Skool denies the payment. I've tried with 3 different cards, Visa and MasterCard. I have enough funds. I have no idea like why this is really happening, Callan. I would honestly just reach out to the Skool support. I can't really help you with the payment, unfortunately, but definitely reach out to them. I'm sure they're gonna help you quickly. I want to get access to the program. I want to get you in there, Callan. So Yeah, but I can't really help you with the payments though. But yeah, just reach out to them, and I'm sure they're gonna be able to help you. Can't wait to see you in there, man. Good stuff. Max, did you promote the Instagram reel or the 500,000 views pure organic? Pure organic. I haven't boosted them anything. Everything is purely organic. So no boosts or no nothing. Purely organic. Before launching a community, what is the best way to create hype and make the best pre-launch to make insane amounts of money when you launch it? Okay, great question. So here's how I did it. And I learned from one of my mentors who is like, this is all that he's been doing. I'm just considering if I should say his name or not. Okay, we're just gonna call him John, right? But he's been doing masterminds like back when people, like when, I don't want to name drop names, but he's been doing masterminds for a lot of people that you guys know right now online. He's been helping them with their launches. And it's actually pretty simple what he told me. He's just like, if you don't have a community yet, just set up a simple page, like an early bird list. So start on YouTube, like start working for the attention and the traffic, right? Start a YouTube channel, start an Instagram page, use the managed chat technique, use the organic strategies we talked about before in this video to launch YouTube videos. And then if you don't have your community yet, just create a simple landing page, like join our early bird list, right? So leave your name, email, phone number, maybe even as well, for example, to get access to our free course or our paid course when it launches. And only the people on the early bird list are going to get access to these bonuses as well. And you can tell them about that. And then you get people on the early bird list, you get their name, email, and phone numbers, so that when you do launch the actual community and the paid one, you've built up a massive list that you can blast them, and you can even call them if you want to and let them know and then convert them. If you're doing a free community, I would just launch a free community and just get people into the free community immediately, even before you start to build out any course content. So that is that. Hey Max, I tried your SMA course, but I think the business wasn't for me. I enjoyed your course though. Now I'm trying to educational business. I hope that works. Yeah, so like starting service-based business is awesome. I'm super thankful for starting an SMA when I started out, but it's tough to scale a service-based business. With Skool, you have a more scalable business, right? You can sell online education, and you can have tens of thousands of members. You can have millions of members, right? So yeah, it's scalable, and you can also sell something. Like I was having an agency helping roofers with Facebook ads, right? And it was making good money, I'm not passionate about roofing, right? But I love to teach people about online education, like building communities and all of that, right? So you can make money online with Skool, like actually doing something that you love, which is huge. Let's continue. Also, I don't know if, we just got a sale. Don't know if you guys heard that. They do like a ka-ching sound, but I don't know if you guys are golf enthusiasts. I'm just going to throw that in here, but the Masters right now is going, and it's the final day today, and Ludwig Åberg is a Swedish guy, and he is position number 4. So if you like golfs, definitely give some thoughts to Ludwig, because he needs it, and if he wins the Masters, that's going to be insane. So yeah, that is that. Okay, let's do some more questions. How do I finish a task? Do you write them down in your to-do list? And how do you do it? So you basically just answered your own question. It's just like, become clear on what you want to do, note it down, and then just do it. And I can highly recommend doing deep work sessions where you're just like, I'm just going to sit at this desk now for 4 hours. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to turn away my phone and all of that and just work on one thing. We even do deep work sessions inside of Max Premium. So we have every single week, we're doing 3 deep work sessions or co-working calls. You can join a co-working calls with other people. You turn on your cam on a Zoom call, you see other people in there working, and then they basically help you to get stuff done. In which language would you set up a new community? Your native language or English? Like I'm Swedish, right? So I could do a community in Swedish, but if you do it in English, you can obviously have bigger reach than Swedish. If you're speaking Spanish, like Spanish is huge, right? So if you can have a course in Spanish, there's so many people in the world speaking Spanish. So I just enjoy, I do it in English because I can reach more people than if I just did it in Swedish, right? Let's see here. How do you suggest partnering up with other influencers to get them to do different courses within your Skool community, like split revenue, one-off payments? All right. Free exposure to channel. Okay, really good question. So basically what he's asking, for those of you who don't know, is like, if I have a community and I can do my own course material in that community, right? But what if he's basically asking, how do I partner with other coaches that can create like courses in your community, right? And like, how do you partner, or like, how do you do that partnership? Because that is what I'm doing inside of Max Premium, right? So if you go into Classroom under Max Premium, like the Skool Masterclass I'm doing, the Media Buying Mastery, we have a media buyers doing that one, YouTube Masterclass. I'm eventually going to do content in here as well, but right now it's Herut. So he's like over 2 million subscribers across the platforms and 50 million views. He's running that classroom. So basically the question is, how do you find other people to do those partnerships with? And every single coach that are inside of Max Premium, it's basically people that I've either worked with or people that I know, essentially. Or people like that has been referred in a way. So instead of you kind of headhunting down people, you can definitely do that. But it's really good if you can kind of look within your network or try to find very talented people and just talk with them and present to them that, hey, I have this community with these amount of people that are interested in this thing. I think what you're doing would be like a great fit for you. So would you be open to create a community or a course for my community and do a weekly Q&A calls? And in exchange, then you can put up you can do different deals essentially, right? I have multiple different deals. Some people get paid just a flat fee. Other people get permission to promote their own stuff. And that's basically the two main things. I don't do any rev share on the community, but it's basically just get paid a flat fee, or they get like permission to promote their own stuff, and that's basically it. Yeah, so it's on very individual basis. You have to talk with them and kind of see what makes sense, because you might have some affiliate deals, right, that you can make that every person is winning on it, right? All right. 8 minutes left on this live stream. So if you have any final questions, just pump them out. I will see if I can get to all of the questions. But do you have any guarantees people will make money on Skool if they buy Max Premium? Like, we have a 14% money back guarantee. So if you join Max Premium and it's not for you, within 14 days we will refund you. No questions asked. So do you still run your agency offer? I still have my agency, but I'm not spending like any time in the agency pretty much at all. We have some of our biggest clients left, and it's basically some people on my team who runs all of that, but we're not scaling it. I'm just going all in on Skool, 100% all in on Skool. Hi Max, I just started an online journey. I want to partner with content creators, but I only have 12 followers on Instagram. Do you have any advice? Okay, awesome, Chris. Just honestly, just get started with get your community up and running, if that is what you want to do. I think you're meaning Skool, right? And partnering with the content creators. But you don't need any followers, right? The main thing you need is to have something that people want, basically a community around something that people are interested in. So first, start your community. Start to go through the free Skool masterclass that I have. Start to build out your course and your community, and simultaneously launch your YouTube channel and launch your Instagram account. Start to create reels with the ManyChat strategy that we talked about earlier. If you have no idea what that is, just watch the replay of this video. And also start YouTube and do that. And we talked about earlier in this video as well how to get started with YouTube. So build your community, launch your community, start doing YouTube and Instagram, and just continue to push it. And then you can start to partner with influencers as well. And if you want more help, join the Max free course. And also if you want even more personalized help, you can join Max Premium. Do you think I have $97 Skool? Should I just push ad directly to the funnel and ads, creative ideas? Yeah, so 100% you can do paid ads to your Skool community, but honestly in the beginning, just do organic. Like during the Skool games, when I added 40K in 27 days, 95% of all of the sales were from organic, right? But now paid is working really well with Skool as well, since we have the integrated tracking, right? But 100% do YouTube and Instagram and build an email list and email people, right? Do you give an example of an offer you would use to get home service clients? Okay, it's Dimitri here. Okay, awesome. Nice to have you here, Dimitri. So I'm going to focus on Skool in here, Dimitri, but we can talk in the DMs regarding that. It's basically asking like for an agency, kind of what offer to get in place. But yeah, we can do that in the DMs, Dimitri, regarding the agency. Ecamm free or paid? Which paid one? If I paid, yeah. So I use the Ecamm, and awesome to have you here, Abdu. I use the paid one. You can use the free one, I think, as well. But then it's going to say like up here in the corner, it's going to say like Ecamm or something like that, which is fine, right? You can start to test that out. But I use the paid one for like $20 per month or whatever it is, or $16 per month. How do you promote two different things at the same time? Affiliate offer and your free Skool community. So you can promote multiple different things, right? As long as it's under the same umbrella, right? As long as they are relevant to each other, right? So to give you an example, let's say I am selling a car. That's my main offer, right? But I am also selling like an audio system for the car, which fits perfectly in that car. That could be like an affiliate offer. Or maybe I have, I don't know, like tinted windows things that is also great for the car. It's not mandatory, but it's a nice add-on if you want it, and that can also be an affiliate thing, right? So as long as the things make sense to the other stuff and for the community, you can do that, right? Hopefully that makes sense. How do you create your landing page for your community? Just use the Skool About page. That's the easiest thing. Let's see here. So we had this question, but we have already talked about that one. If I need to learn more about paid advertising, where would you recommend that I do this? We teach it inside of Max Premium, but if you don't want to pay to learn it, I would like go to YouTube. And also if it's for Skool, right? Doing paid advertising for Skool is so simple now because you don't need a landing page builder. So you don't need to learn how to do that. You don't need a tracking tool like Hyros. All you need is Skool and advertising budget and learn how to set up a Facebook Business Manager. I'm literally going to create a training on this now, like this week, hopefully. So it's coming very soon. Other than that, like if you join Max Premium, we have a full course on it. But if you're not ready for that yet, I would just look around on like YouTube for free training, honestly. I have no community or audience. How to monetize with other audience? Not sure what you mean. Like how to monetize with other audience. Basically a growth operator, I guess you mean. And we talked about this earlier in the recording as well. So you can go through that if you watch the replay. We would basically talk about that. I want to build a self-improvement community, but... And then it ends. All right, let's continue. So I will literally have to end the... Okay, here we say. But I have a very small YouTube channel. But I'm so young and I feel I won't have enough authentic value from not living long enough. Well, we all think like this, right? We all think like this. This 16-year-old that I talked about earlier, who grew his SMMA, he was making $100,000 per month. He still thought that he didn't know enough to teach other people. So we all think like this. It doesn't matter what level you're on. Every single person has this inferiority complex or whatever it's called. I don't. Maybe that's not the right name of it. But like everybody think like this. So I'm 100% sure that you have something that you can share with the world. Yeah. All right. Like I will literally have to end the Q&A pretty much here right now. Let me just scroll through the questions if there's anyone that I haven't. Let's see. So I'm at... All right. No, I think that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to do another one like this next week. Also, if I didn't answer your question, just leave a comment below this video in the comment section. I can go through and type them in. That's it. Go and check out Max Free. Join Max Premium if you want to speak to me daily and get more training and all of that stuff. But yeah, more content coming up on YouTube. Let me know what you guys want to learn when it comes to Skool. And I will create free content and free courses on that. So just let me know what you want to learn and we talk soon. All right? Good stuff. Glad to have you here, guys.